I would like to take this chance to, share some of our mining experience and maybe give some personal tips on mining to whoever is interested in mining but couldn't get involved. Mining is just using a bunch of computers to solve sophisticated mathematical problems. And by solving this problem, the miners will be able to connect the blocks together and get Bitcoins as reward. And before, since Bitcoin was created in 2009, people were actually using computers to mine Bitcoin. But then one great company came, which is Bitmain. They came up with the computer that's specific for mining, known as Antminer. Now, let's talk about what are needed for mining operation. Since I've been in mining industry for more than 3 years, I know that many people would think that electricity would be the most important factor for mining. Consider that according to many studies and statistics, mining actually consumes a huge amount of electricity. And according to the news, in 2017, the electricity that miners consumed that year was actually bigger than the annual usage of countries like Ireland and most of the African countries. So yes, electricity has become a very important factor when it comes to mining site choosing. But I realized that mining is more than just a cheap electricity fee. There are good cooling systems are needed, stable internet, and manpower to take care of the miners and repairing. Sometimes even location matters a lot. These are the factors that cannot be neglected when it comes to mining. Some people might think they can mine at home by themselves, because I know that some people, they have cheap or even free electricity. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of news about students mining in their dormitory, or people mine at home because they have cheap residential electricity. But after visiting a lot of mining farms, I can tell you guys that mining produces a lot of loud noises and unpleasant heat, which is unbearable. Some people might say, if I mine just with one S9 or one miner at home, that wouldn't be a problem. How long does it take to mine one Bitcoin with one S9? There's one thing that we have to pay attention about, which is difficulty of mining, meaning the more miners are out there, the more difficult it is to mine. I did a very quick calculation before I came. So with one S9, let's just say, even the difficulty doesn't increase at all, which increases constantly, but let's just say it doesn't increase at all. One S9 for 1 month it can make 0.008 Bitcoin. So it's going to take more than 125 months to make one Bitcoin with one S9, which is more than 10 years. And at the same time, if you mine at home, you have to take the unbearable heat and the loud noises and everything. So that in order for people to mine in a better way, an easier way, people actually came up with the idea of cloud mining and a hosting service. So through these two ways of doing mining, you don't have to deal with the heat, the noise. You don't even have to deal with the miners by yourself. First of all, I would like to talk about cloud mining. There are many companies providing cloud mining because there are advantages. You don't have to deal with the heat or the noise, like I said. But the most important reason would be there's a hash rate guarantee. Because for cloud mining, basically, you're buying the hash rate as a product from the cloud mining company. And it's very easy and fast, just like doing online shopping. But also, there are disadvantages too, which is you will never get to own the physical miners, because the product that you're buying is hash rate. It's not miners. And normally, the contract terms are not flexible. Minimum would be 24 months. And the most important thing is that you don't get to own all the coins that you mine, because the cloud mining companies, they take the maintenance fee from your daily income every day. Again, there's a quick calculation. So for example, let's say you bought 100 terahash hash rate from a cloud mining company, and the maintenance fee is normally around $0.06 US per terahash. And with today's difficulty, your per day income would be 0.0193 Bitcoin, but you will receive only 0.011 Bitcoin. So you lose 0.00083 Bitcoin every day. You probably say, oh, that's nothing. It's almost like zero. But don't forget, the minimum mining contract term is 24 months. So after 24 months, you will actually lose 0.5976 Bitcoin, which is almost 0.06. Imagine how much it would worth when the Bitcoin price reaches 30,000 or even higher. Yeah, I think I'll be stopping here to talk about cloud mining. I think you guys will have your own judgment. But the next thing I want to talk about is hosting service. Hosting a service also has its advantages. Same, no heat, no noise, because you're not the one who's dealing with the miners, but you get to own the miners because you actually purchase the miners and send it to the mining farms to do hosting for you. And the other good part is that you get to get all the coins that you mine every day. They will be sent to your wallet every day directly from the mining pool. And when the contract term ends, you actually get to resell your miner as second-handed. Sometimes when the market is good, we know that when you resell it, the price could be even higher than the original price that when you purchase it. So that would be the extra profit that you can easily make. But of course, there are disadvantages too. For example, there's no hash rate guarantee because the miners, they go on and off sometimes. And the second thing is that the contract actually sometimes takes very long process. And the most important thing that many people would not be noticed is that there's a possible hidden fee. Sometimes these hidden fees are not mentioned in the contract, but it was shown on your electricity bill every month, which you don't even know what and when was paid for. So now we're done talking about hosting and cloud mining. I would like to talk about our mining experience in China. Why do I specifically talk about mining in China? I don't know whether you guys are aware of it or not, but actually, according to the statistic, 74% of the hash rate are from China, which means 74% of the miners are located in China. And the other thing is, according to blockchain.com, 5 out of the 5 top mining pools are from China as well. That is why I'm going to introduce mining in China to you guys. Of course, according to our experience, there are disadvantages about mining in China too. The worst thing that we encountered with is that sometimes the hosting company or the power station, they could increase the price regardless of the contract, like just halfway through. And also the contract problem is not that, like, it takes very long time. And the last thing is the deposit problem. We actually have to pay deposit to the power station before we use the electricity, just in case, we run away from them when the price crashes, yeah? And we never got one of our deposit refunded back. We are still mining and expanding in China. What is the reason? It's because of the advantages behind the disadvantages. Actually, higher price, it brought better maintenance skill and more stable mining farms. And the most important reason is that the majority of miner manufacturers are actually located in China. So it's much easier to purchase mining hardwares and easier to do the after-sale service. And there will be no importing and exporting taxes, thus no expensive overseas shipping fees. After hearing all these disadvantages and advantages about hosting mining and cloud mining, I'm pretty sure you guys will have a question mark in your mind. What am I talking about? Today, I want to talk about the mining solution that we came up with. After experiencing all the mining farms in China and all the search internationally, we came to the conclusion that the best way to maximize the mining efficiency would be combining cloud mining service, cloud mining and hosting service, so that we can integrate the advantages and avoid the disadvantages. That's what HashMax is trying to do. So we came up with this one-click solution. Yeah, here are our benefits. First of all, unlike other hosting companies, we provide hash rate guarantee, which is 95%. And all the mining farms that we cooperating with are strictly tested by us for more than 1 year to make sure that the electricity is stable and the maintaining skill is good. And second of all, we actually came up with the brand new dashboard function where you can monitor your miner status and your hash rate and your mining incomes and everything. And of course, all the mining income will be sent to your personal wallet through your personal mining pool. No one's going to touch it. We don't touch it. And the last thing would be flexibility. You can send the miners to us, which either you buy from other companies or other suppliers, and we do the hosting for you. Or you can also buy from us on the website of HashMax. And also, after the mining contract is done, you can just sell the miners as you want, or you can keep mining with us. So the most important thing that I didn't write here is that there's no hidden fee. We are transparent. Whatever fee that occurred, we will send invoices to customers before we even charge this fee. Only after getting the approval from customers will we start giving the extra services like repairing or shipping and everything. Here, I would like to take this chance to give my wishes to all the miners and Bitcoin and blockchain technology a better future. And if you guys want to know more about mining and HashMax, please go to our booth at the very end of that side. I'll be there if you want to talk to me about more questions about mining. that's all my speech. Thank you, everyone.